Is up, guys? How are we doing today? I am back at it again shortly after, very quickly after the last episode, actually. Next day is when I'm recording this because I just wanted to go in depth this episode a little bit. I have had so much fun with this freaking cave that I just went into for the Mages College that I feel like I need to make an episode on it alone. Because, that's just how much fun I've had in it. And the mystery and the whole, Mage College quest it's just the beginning of it is so strong to me. Because, I don't know why, but it just is. So from last episode, as I was telling you guys, I made it back from, Winterhold. I made it to Winterhold, basically. That's what last episode was. I made it to Winterhold. I talked to the guy there, did the stuff, became part of the college, okay. So, as I was saying, I needed to go to Sarthal. And, wait, hold up. Okay, alright. Somebody started calling me. Where was I at? Sarthal. So, Sarthal. That whole, ruins, that Nordic ruins, is just so much fun to me, for some reason. And I've just had a ball this quest line, and I've never really paid that much attention as I should whenever I'm doing these quests, but this time around I kind of gave a little bit more of my attention and my time, and I'm actually liking it. I'm actually liking it a lot, because most time I'll just do the Mages College as a warrior, and it makes no sense why I would do it at all, or why I would even be there as a warrior, but I do it anyways, because, hey, it's a quest, and, let's do it. But I never really paid any attention to it until now. So, as I was doing the quest, I made it to Sarthal, saw just the absolute, just amazing, scaffolding, entrance to it. Now you can, it's just a pit, okay? You can, go in different areas, but there's one, specific, little drop down you're supposed to go into to get there. I just, dropped down the side of it, and we get attacked by some wolves or something, and, the freaking guy had to run all the way on top of the hill, and I had to wait for him to come back down to do the mission, but that's the way it goes, I guess. But he gets down there, and we do that. You have to talk to him before you go in. You're like, alright, I'm ready, let's do it. So we go in and we meet up with the other students. And they all go down in there and we're having, fun poking around, looking around at the thing. And, at these ruins that we're in. And we're looking for magical objects. So we first go in there and we find some cool stuff, actually. We find a whole, I don't know, what's the word for it? I don't know, area there. We find magical items. In other words, 4 rings, that's your quest. You have to, look around, see if you can find stuff. Find 4 rings, alright? These are just, rings of... Hold on, I'm actually wearing one of these rings. Let me pull it up real quick. It's called It's just called Enchanted Ring, that increases your health by 20 points. And I also... Oh, yeah, alright, hold up. Before I keep on going in depth, I was also wanting to say I may have done something. Alright, so I went to the main area in Winterhold, the Jarl's house, and I talked to this scumbag of a I don't know, house girl, I guess. He's like, oh, I have connections into the Mages Guild, but I don't really. Like, I have connections into the college, but not really. So I need you to steal this staff from this dude who used to be in the college, but isn't in the college anymore. That way I can show it to the Jarl and be like, oh, hey, look, I got his staff. Oh, see, I have connections. And then, you know, so on and so forth. Here's what I did. I snuck in there and I stole the staff for him. And I brought it back to him, gave it to him, got paid for the quest, snuck up behind him and stole the staff and his ring. Because, you know, I kind of like the staff because the staff is, what do you call it? It's the Staff of Arcane Authority. And all it is just like your normal spell, how creatures and people up to level 8 flee for combat for 60 seconds. Yeah, well, I wanted that. So that's what I got. I got it. I stole it from him, and I had fun doing it. Because it won't let you, you know, just like steal it and then tell him to go screw off. So I just stole it back from him. But yeah, so that's what I did. And then I got his ring too. His ring is the Ring of Deft Hands, which makes pickpocketing 15% like better. You know, it just makes you have a better success rate at pickpocketing someone. And then I think I mixed like a couple of potions and did that. And yeah, but I moved into the college after that, kind of looked around, trying to remember what else I did before I continue. Oh yeah, I went into the inn and I talked to him and I got like a couple quests. I got I don't know, just a few quests from talking to him. I think it was like oh my gosh, what was it? I remember getting this song. I got like a quest to visit the shrine and to locate the face sculptor in Riften. But anyways, I talked to the Jarl too while I was down here, and he was like, hey, you know, I need you to find a helm. And I was like, okay, well, where's that? He's like, find the helm of Winterhold inside a Ygnal Barrow, and you know, maybe other lords will respect me now. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can do that for you. You know, they're all for Ulfric in the Civil War, so you know, it's all lords down here. So I decided, okay, well, all right, I will go find the helm for you, and hopefully you'll get some respect. So I go and find the helm, and I bring it back. I need to go find the helm and bring it back. I haven't found it yet. I just haven't done the quest yet because I've been doing the Mages Guild. But as I went into Sarthal, I went inside, found the rings, blah, blah, blah. And then you get trapped inside, like, the little hallway right there. He's like, oh, no, you know, see if you can do something to get out of there. So you pick up the amulet, and what happens is whenever you pick up the amulet and put it on, the door opens back up, and the other door to your left opens as well. So that gives you more room to, like, explore inside the place. And the head wizard's like, oh my god, I've never seen something like this in Nordic Ruins before. Because you go down and you find like this little secret wall. Like, in other words, you blast a hole in the wall because it's lit up whenever you put the amulet on. And that's when the door opens for the, like main character dude over there, you know, who's like, hey, you know, your teacher. That's the word I'm looking for, teacher. And he comes in, you just go down these, like, old Draugr ruins, and I go down these Draugr ruins, and, you know, obviously there's, you know, undead Draugrs, so I kill all of them as we go. There's like a little boss down there, and there's a little room, and he's like, oh, you know, I'm going to stay here and study this while you push forward. So you go forward, and of course I have my follower with me, so she's just absolutely murdering these Draugrs before I can even, like, use my magic on them. But if they get close, you know, they'll do some damage, but nothing I can't really handle. And I have my silver sword with me, just for the, you know, how good it is against the undead. So I'll just fight them with it if they do get close, and that's how I'll just do things. But, you know, that's kind of what I've been up to. And you go further in, then you run into, like, another, like, little area, like, main area. It's like a real long hallway, and the guy, like, your teacher catches up with you, and it's like, hey, what up, I'll come with you. And you go through there, and you defeat another boss, and well, not really a boss, just like a big group of, like, Draugrs. And then you go into a boss room, and there's this giant orb that's floating, and I forgot all about the orb being protection on him, so I'm sitting here lighting them up with all my magic, and then I realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm not doing any damage. You have to wait for him to go, like, cast a spell on it, and, like, you know, disable this orb. It's like shield, that way the Draugr can take damage. So he did that, and then I started fighting the Draugr. We killed him, like, instantly. Like, it was not a challenge at all. I went through there, and I found some more armor to give to my follower. It was like steel armor or something. She didn't even wear it. She did wear the helmet I gave her. There's like a steel helmet down there, like the Viking, like, helmet, basically. I gave that to her, and she's been wearing it. And I bought the apprentice hood off of the mage, and I let her, I think I put it up. I put some stuff up as well in my cabinet in the little, like, room that they give you for the Mages Guild, because I'm just using that as storage. So I don't have to, like, go buy a place or anything like that right now. So I have that done. No, actually, I do have it. Yeah. The Guar amulet fragment. That's what I have. But I prefer wearing just the amulet of Akatosh, because the other one increases your magicka by 30 points, and one of them regenerates it by 25%, even though my robes is, I have the novice robes of destruction, which increases regeneration by 50%, and the amulet is 25%, so I have a 75%, like, magicka regenerates. So, I mean, it's kind of nice. And the apprentice hood that I have just gives me 40 extra points, so I'd rather have the regeneration than wear the other amulet that just gives me 30 more points, you know. So that's kind of what I have right now. But yeah. But anyways, whenever you find the orb, he's, like, freaking out about it because of its importance. Oh yeah, before you find the orb, whenever you're in the room where you have to fight, like, the bosses of, like, undead, it's not really a boss, it's just like a whole bunch of them just come out of the tombs. You get contacted by the Physic Order. Like, he'll come to you as, like, a ghost, and you'll talk to him, and they'll be like, oh my god, it's the Physic Order, we haven't heard of them in forever. And he doesn't even know that they contacted you, because he's, like, frozen in time whenever they come and contact you. So yeah, but I mean, it's fun. I give it that. It is fun, and it's a really fun, like, little cave, and I enjoyed it, and that's why I wanted to make this one so soon afterwards. And you know, yeah. But at the same time, wow, I'm thinking about it. He sends you back to talk to the Archmage, and whenever I talk to the Archmage, he's like, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm like, freaking Trog, our teacher, you know, he's like, we found an orb and you need to come look at it. And your character just sounds stupid because it gives you two options. And we found an item of importance, or, you know, we found this orb thing, like literally, like it is like that. Like you can literally go, we found this like glowing orb thing. Like literally just how I said it. And he's like, okay. Well, he basically kind of insults you a little bit. He like insults your intelligence, but he's like, okay, well, you know, I guess I'm going to go find it, and you're in charge of researching it. You know, after insulting your intelligence, he's like, I want you to research this thing, student. Go to the library and see if you can do it, since I'm going to be busy going to look at it. And I asked him about the physical order, and he's like, shoot, I haven't heard of them in thousands of years. You know, nobody has. And, yeah. But good luck anyways. And I'm like, okay. And he wants me to go talk to the librarian. I go and talk to the librarian. And I got the mission, Hitting the Books. And I've been asked to find more information on the object found in Sarthal. Urag suggests that useful books may have been stolen from the Arcanium. Ooh, by Othorn, or however you say his name, a former apprentice at the college. His last known location was at Felaglow Keep. And you have to go there, and I remember doing this quest, but I'll talk about it whenever I do it. You have to go find like 3 stolen books because he stole them, and he left to go join this like cult basically because they're cooler. But yeah, you know, that's what he did. Anyways, though, I leveled up a few times. I'm now like level 9. I have 200 magicka, 140 health, and just base, you know, 100 stamina. What did I upgrade? I upgraded something. I'm trying to remember what I upgraded. What was it? What was it? I upgraded my sneak. I think, yes, my sneak. I now have sneak 2 out of 5, which makes me, 50% harder to detect. And I upgraded something else. What I upgrade? What did I upgrade? What was it? I think it was it alchemy? No, it wasn't. I don't know what else I upgraded. Maybe I didn't upgrade anything else. Or was it conjuration? I think I got conjuration dual casting. I don't know what I got. Okay, but I got something. But yeah, that was cool. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. And yeah. But that's where I'm at. I don't really know what else to say there. But yeah, you know, that's episode 3. But I hope you guys enjoy whenever, you know, I come on here and talk and stuff. And I'm trying to get better at this whole, you know, like little podcast thing. I'm not very good. I'll be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed and that you like it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Thank you.